Tomodachi Life Living the Dream has been out for a while now, but let's be honest, the game definitely needs updates. That's why I put together a list, which I'm now sharing with you. Here are my wishes for a Tomodachi Life update. The new meme maker now offers more options, especially when it comes to colors, and thanks to the makeup feature, you can make your Mies look even more like the character. But what bothers me, and many others as well, is that you can't select which body part the makeup is applied to. This is especially true for the eyes and mouth, since they don't move. I'd also like to see an option to give characters just one eye, since I have some characters on my Hellerverse island, for example, that only have one eye. Heterochromia, so the option to give a me two different eye colors, is also wished by many, and I also like this option. Make it like with the hair colors, that you can choose a secondary color in the options. Since we are on the subject of makeup, there's a studio as well. Here, I would like to have more stamps and colors to choose from. Personally, I need the diamond, half moon, or A shape, as well as more animals, and more pink shades by the color options, since I had to draw many pink things in the past and always had to choose the pink shade for one of the stamps. Then, what also is important and actually the standard in digital art, layers. Right now, you can only choose if the thing you drew should be in the background or foreground, but it would be more easy if we get different layers to draw on, which, by the way, is standard, and every drawing app has this nowadays. Next, it would also be great to add a color code. If you want to recreate a picture from someone else, it would be very helpful to see which color exactly the person has used, so you can make it exactly like the person did. Also, I would like to have a top hat in the DIY studio, and, like in Animal Crossing, a photo wall, flags, and fans to be added. The buildings like the supermarket, boutique, cafe, etc. should also have custom designs, like we already have with the houses. This way, the buildings fit better to the aesthetic and theme of your island, like me with my Hellerverse island. Or it would be funny to see in general if people recreate businesses from real life. Also, they do that already anyway, since I already seen many creations. Otherwise, it would also be nice if you could import images via an app, which would be a real advantage, especially for people like me who can draw very good or even at all. People have already found ways to copy images anyway, more or less legally, and transfer them to the Switch. So why not make this whole thing official? They could create an app, like for Animal Crossing, that lets you transfer images from your phone to the Switch and into the game, especially since there are definitely people who can draw better on a graphics tablet than on the Switch. Let's now move on to the island themselves. Here we need more of everything. More minigames and also odd ones like match, more dreams, and more items to get on the wishing fountain, also items to give with level up. Here I would also like to see items from the 3DS version like the skateboard, the tennis racket, or the sewing kit and pen where you could unlock new clothes and food items with. Also more quirks like being vegetarian, vegan, or only eating meat. Personally, I also need to have rocks with arms behind back for two of my Miis. Then I also would like if the Miis build sandcastles again like in the last game. For this, you could also give Miis an item for it, like a shovel and a farm, and call it Sandcastle Set. The option to give Mies a treasure when they're leveling up also would be awesome. Next, we need more events including the one who were in the last version. Where's the Magic Show or Judgment Bay? Where's Tomodachi Quest and the rap battles? And especially, bring back the concert hall and the songs! Now, where we don't have a filter anyway, we could create so many creative songs. More music genres also would be great. Besides the Ferris wheel, other attractions also should be back, like the carousel and the roller coaster. Otherwise, auto scooter, ring the bell, a haunted house, and other stands like with winning tickets or throwing cans also would be a good idea. More places for a confession like in the last game also should be added as well, especially the firework. If we are getting more buildings, items and events, we should also get more cutscenes as well. Since we are on the subject of decorating our island, we definitely need an algorithm or AI that can recognize what ground the Mii is standing on and what items are placed nearby. It's so annoying anyways if a Mii suggests what items to put on the island and then it comes on an unfitting place, like a vending machine on the beach. Or, what I also already had, and once a seesaw, even if there's one 5 meters ahead. This needs definitely to be fixed. Also, that you can place more items. I've heard from others that you just have limited slots to place things down, and if you already have placed down many buildings, fences, or trees on one part of your islands, you don't have place for it on another part, and it's just a big empty space. Different ground levels, like in Animal Crossing, would also be good. Since right now we only have rather normal floor, the beach ground, and the sea. Then you need more space for the phrases, names, or nicknames and titles we can give the Miis and us, plus the topics they can talk about. Also, it should be possible to change the words in case you misspelled something and not just how you pronounce it. My next points are now the Miis, and what's important to me here is make the relations you can pick at the beginning more relevant. Right now, this only shows up if the Miis move in together. It would fit it better if this already shows up as soon as they become friends, except by couples. And don't make a Mii news about that every time. I know they are related. You don't need to remind me of that every time. Also, in general, it would be easier and better when you can choose from the start which Miis are together in one household. When I saw that in the trailer, I was very excited until I realized that you have to make the Miis become friends and let them have a good relationship with each other in the first place to get them move together. Especially since it's often left off random and to the luck of the game if the Mii wants to move in and who it moves in with. No! I want to pick from the very start these Miis live together in this constellation. Oh yeah, and the option to change the order of the rooms as soon as they live together also would be good. Right now, it's based on who moves in first, but I find it better if you can choose where which room is. Also, that rooms are together, like with couples, which was already the case in the old game, also should be possible. By the way, with the traveling ticket in the wishing fountain, you can now choose where to go. So, I would also like if you can choose which Mii should the person travel with. This way, you can improve the relationship with a friend or a partner where it's bad at the moment. Let's now get over to the clothes. In my first video, I already said that an algorithm would be great who notices which item you already had and how often. Also, give us all color variations directly, just like with the rooms. It's very frustrating if you have to wait for days, weeks, or even months to get the clothes you want for one of your Miis, only for it to be in the wrong color. Often, I just buy clothes because I don't know which color variation it has, and the one that fits still appears. Just give us all colors and let us buy the ones which fit our Mies the best. Then, Benny also said they want the glasses, necklaces, and decoration to be separate, and I have to definitely agree to that. Often, a character has glasses, a necklace, and other deco stuff. Therefore, you can put together socks and shoes, since you often don't see the socks anyway or don't even pay much attention to that. Same thing applies for the costumes. Why can I buy the fairy rings and dress separately if they belong together anyway? Just give me the entire costume from the start. At the supermarket, we need more slots than for a day. How about 6 or 8? Same applies to the rooms we get every week. There, it would be great if we get 3 or 4 per week to choose from. Or that it changes every 2 to 3 days. Lastly, I would wish for weather. I know we have seasonal items on our islands like flowers, bushes, and trees you can decorate your island with, but you have to change that by yourself every time a new season starts. In the old title, as well as in Animal Crossing, the game does that by itself. Also, it would be a very nice change if on your island it rains, storms, thunders, or even snows. Then, of course, 100 Mies per island instead of 17. I mean, this was also in the last games, so it should be in this game as well. And of course, the ability to share your Mies online. Let kids travel to other islands and see them, or at least let us share videos and screenshots of the game on social media. So, that was everything so far that I came up with. If you have something I forgot, let me know by writing it in the comments. Otherwise, I hope that Nintendo will add these things, or at least a part of it, over time and announce it in the next Direct. Till then, see you in the next video.